Yo, what you saying?
I'm good, bro. What you doing?
Nothing much, just chilling, man.
Do you want to let me get a few beers and that?
Yeah, say nothing I could do with a drink, and just chill and talk, innit? Might burn one as well.
Yeah, man.
Alright, calm. I'll leave now.
Cool.
In a bit.
Welcome back to another episode of the Two Idiots, One Waffle podcast.
Welcome back.
Episode number 5 now. Thanks for your support and everything. Much appreciated so far. When we started this, it was February. We was freezing our bollocks off. And now
it's a bit warmer.
It's a bit warmer. The days are getting longer. So, yeah, many more episodes to come.
Yeah, so obviously, if you're new here, we basically just say spark your zoot.
Drink your pint.
And listen into the podcast, but listen by yourself, or listen with your family, listen with your girl, with your man, anything, man. Just listen.
Just make sure you listen to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
But anyway, how you been though? Obviously, has anything happened to you in another week of lockdown?
We've, you know the news. June 21st, we're all gonna be let out.
Hopefully,
hopefully. I'm fully saying that to be confirmed.
Yeah.
No, but Boris did confirm it.
Did he?
Like, no, but he has.
He's
everyone said it. Everyone said June 20. Like,
yeah, they've confirmed.
Well, they've confirmed.
They
but
said,
we don't. Like, didn't he say when we'll all be vaccinated? If we'll all be vaccinated.
Well, no, because he said by every adult's going to be vaccinated by I think the middle of July. So hopefully, but because of we're not vulnerable, that's why we're the last of the last.
Yeah. And
then if we go pub, if we catch it, hopefully nothing will happen to us.
We're trying to go on holiday as well, so I'm just hoping we get vaccinated.
Yeah.
But imagine people our age, some still haven't been vaccinated by then, and I'm just waiting. I'm just like, fam, I want to go on holiday.
I know. That's what I'm looking forward for the most, to be honest. I don't really care about. Well, I do, but
yeah, of course.
The pubs and clubs, they're like the least of my worries.
But imagine clubbing in another country, in a hot country.
I know, man.
That's a million times better.
I just hope the prices. Obviously, I'm on a budget. I hope the prices aren't too much.
We'll be doing
even
a
if they
podcast
are,
on holiday as well.
Of course, man. Yeah. Obviously, it's gonna be a bit earlier than with the time we do it, because we want to enjoy ourselves. Obviously, making a podcast is fun, but I want to be
chatting to the Spanish girls, the Greek girls.
Depends where we go. Could be Croatia, maybe, but we'll see. But hopefully, we can just go, man. That's all I'm hoping for. I'd bin off everything else if we could just go on holiday.
Yeah. Nah, same, to be honest. Even if, say if God came down right now and he said to me, Alex, you need to decide. Like, do you want to go on holiday, or do you want to go on holiday and stay home right now? Or do you want to be let out, go clubbing with your mates, but stay, like, the whole year, just stay home?
Yeah.
Like, stay in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, well, I'd rather stay home now and just go out in the summer to, like, go on holiday.
Of course, man. And some of our friends have been on holiday before, but obviously I've been on holiday with my family, but I just want to go on. I just want to go.
We've never been on a lads' holiday.
To get fucked.
Yeah, we're trying to. Like, me and Billy are trying to get more people down, but it's not. If they don't really want to come, then it's not that deep.
I'm not gonna cry about it. I don't really care if they come or not.
Yeah, really, who cares?
I'm just looking to have a good time myself.
Yeah.
They can do their own thing if they want. That sounds a bit deep, but
they can do their own thing. Fuck the haters.
But anyway, that's the only thing I'm really looking forward to this year, and that and New Year's Eve. Them two things are the only things I wish go ahead. Yeah. Holiday and New Year's Eve. But another thing I want to do, mention my 20th birthday. I want to go to this thing. It's in Munich, and I want to go to this thing called Oktoberfest. And my birthday's in October, so the dates are kind of good. And it's basically, you go to this, because like, the biggest place for beer is like Germany. Like over there, they're like massive beer drinkers.
Yeah.
Like the pints they have, like the glass they put their beer in, it's more than a pint that we get. It's literally, I'd say it's probably mad. 2 pints, I think.
What,
maybe
one
a bit.
Glass?
Yeah, the glass is massive.
Or like 1.5 pint.
I don't know how big it is. It's big though. It's a massive glass they give you.
That's mad.
Yeah, that's what I want to go, and it's basically just a thing where it's just a massive piss up.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay. It's called a festival, but you don't have to pay to get in. All you have to pay for is the drinks, and if you want to have a table, they're the only two things you want to pay for.
That'll be a mad way to just end COVID-19 restrictions.
I just want to go for my 20th celebration, because obviously 20th is a big birthday. It's the start of another decade, and I just want to go. to celebrate my 20th, and I try and get a few people down.
It's a good excuse as well, like your 20th.
Exactly.
Like, you're not going for like your fucking 17th or something. You're going for your 20th.
Yeah.
Like, of course you're gonna want to go somewhere like that.
And it's cheap as well. The drinks, like if you go England, well, if you go into London, like a drink is like
it's like £10.
Even if you want to get like I say a beer is like £5.
No, I think it's more than that, to be honest.
6, 7. It depends what you get.
I remember my godfather telling me when he used to go, and this was like in the 90s.
Yeah.
He got like a cocktail. It was like £10.
But imagine a cocktail might be worth more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So imagine now, like, it'd probably be even more or something.
Yeah, no.
Oh my days.
What?
That is like the deadest thing about it.
What, the train?
No. Just waking up and spending all your money.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the train.
No, yeah, there's a train here, guys, but obviously we're in the park, innit, so...
Yeah, well, low budget, have to do things.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, people would much rather be in a nice studio, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only, as you said, that's the only bad thing, like waking up, like, just imagine you have
your
like...
bank account,
imagine, like, you get paid, yeah? Because as you get paid, you have like you know you got like bare money to spend, so you oh fuck it, let me just get everyone drinks and that. Then you wake up and you start the day off. You start the previous day off with like I don't know £800, let's say, and you go on your bank, it's like 600. Imagine, because that's doable. Like if you're just buying drinks and you're not caring, it's that's doable to just spend £200.
Yeah, I know.
Especially in London.
Literally, you're gonna. Especially when you're drunk as well, you're not really gonna like look at the price. You're just gonna be like, yeah, let me get that.
Exactly.
Let me get that.
You'll be like, oh, it's my round, isn't it? You know what? I'll get you all shots.
Say
a shot is like shots are expensive as well. Say like 3 shots are £5.
Yeah.
And there's like 10 or I don't know, maybe 15 of you because if you're in a big group, and you're like, I'll just get us all shots.
Then you try to talk to a girl and you're gonna have to buy them all drinks.
It's not like she'll buy you a drink now. Joking. But
no, you're not gonna get me one. I've bought you like 10 now.
Yeah. But
yeah.
But yeah, man.
Yeah. Have you been watching any films recently? Because I've watched this film called I think you've seen it.
Yeah, no, I mentioned it to you, Greenland. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good film. Got Jared Butler in, one of my favourite actors.
I mean, the main reason why I decided to watch it was because the way Joe Rogan explained it, he said it's just so like Joe Rogan done a post about it.
Yeah.
He said it's just so similar to what's going on in the world right now, like the way with like how the human race deals with a crisis.
Yeah.
And like how we all panic. Like you had in Greenland. Well, basically for people who haven't seen it, it's about like a comet, pretty much just a comet coming down to Earth, and it's watching the whole human race trying to survive.
Yeah.
And it's people. It's just showing how desperate people are. But in the beginning, obviously, people didn't really believe it. Like, I remember when Gerard Butler, I don't know what's his name in the film. I don't know his name in the film, but he went up to his wife. And he was like, I got a message today about a notification from the government.
Yeah, because weren't they were hosting a party, isn't it? They were hosting like a barbecue or something. Because this was in America. It's filmed in America.
Yeah.
It was set in America. And he goes shopping in like a shopping centre, like Tesco's in America. And he gets like his phone ringing, and it's like, this is like the White House. And they say you've been selected for... safety.
Yeah, shelter. And then he's thinking like, wait, what the fuck is this? Like, and he goes up to the wife, and the way at first the wife is like, oh, it's probably some fake.
But you know what the sad thing was though, like, so they had like the guests there because they were having a party, and it came up on their TV like, as you said, I don't know Jared Butler's name in the movie. And it had like his wife and kids, and everyone was watching like, oh, it might be in our house, we might have the same message, but they were the only ones in like the neighbourhood that had that message. And what was sad, when they were driving off, it had like all these parents saying, oh, don't take me, but please take my kid, and it's just sad.
I know. That scene was actually so sad. Like, she was like, please take my kid, take my kid. And he was like, we can't. I know, that was sad, man. But like this, just the like creepy similarities with it, because obviously COVID-19, like, that's not really got to do with a comet. But it's just the way the human race reacts. Like, we had the fucking, when Gerald went up to his wife, and he said, oh, I've got a notification about this weird thing.
Yeah.
And his wife's like, don't worry about that. that was kind of like me and everyone really.
Yeah.
Like I remember you coming up to me saying like, oh, you know, there's this new virus. And I'm just like, oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's like, and you were the one to say like, no, it's gonna get bad.
Yeah, because obviously I get a lot of things right in my friendship group, but no, I'm seen as a dumb guy. I say something that you're stupid. I remember when Mark going off topic a bit, and then we'll get back on the Greenland thing.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go March. In March when it first came, I'm a QPR fan, and Alex and Mark were supposed to come QPR with me. Yeah. And I remember saying to you, I don't think it's going to go ahead because of the whole banning of fans and all that. Yeah. And you said to Mark, Billy's saying this, and Mark's like, no, he's a fucking idiot. That won't happen. Yeah, no. And then look.
Yeah, look. I literally said to him, because of like COVID and all that. Like Billy predicts it's gonna be cancelled, the game, and Mark's like, nah, what an idiot. He literally said that. But, I was literally bunning a zoo with him, and he said to me, nah, that's not gonna happen. And then what was it, like a week later?
Yeah, QPR's game against Charlton has been cancelled. But anyway, went off topic a bit there.
No, but it's not really off topic though, because it's kind of linking to Greenland. Like, it's just the way. All the things that happened, it's just the way like humans. Like, it showed them at the start they weren't really taking the comet seriously, and then that one Gerard was like, no, it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, because I remember the little boy was looking up. Everyone was looking up at the sky. And it had like comments coming, like pieces of comments.
Imagine that feeling.
I know. It had like
it
had like pieces of what's it again? How do you say it?
Comet.
That's it. I just forgot the word. Brain freeze. My bad. Yeah. Had pieces of comet falling down from the sky, and everyone was looking up at the sky, like it's a fireworks show.
Yeah.
And the comets were just falling down, but as you said, like no one took it seriously, and look, like we've been in lockdown for over a year now.
Yeah, and then you just got everyone. You got remember the what is it? The looting and the riots that went on in the film as well. Mm-hmm. That was like the last year, the Black Lives Matter. Yeah. There was riots and there were protests.
Everything.
Yeah, there were protests and people used it to loot. Yeah. And it reminded me of that as well. I was just like, this is so similar to like the fact that it came out the same year, all this shit was happening. And like as a joke, people were fully saying like, oh, is this the trailer to 2020?
and also like I remember, I don't know if you remember this scene, but remember when they were going to get on the plane to take them to Greenland, because obviously it's called Greenland because the country they were going to for shelter was in Greenland.
Yeah.
So when they're getting on the plane, like they remember their kid was diabetic, so they think everything's good at this stage, and they get to the place and they're like, the staff who were taking him in the army, they look at like there's a long pause, and the wife and the mum's like, what's going on? And she's like, I'll come speak to my not manager, what is it in the army, like lieutenant or something like that. I think that's the lowest one, but
I'm not in the army.
Something like that. And she says to them, you can't take any people that have any illnesses.
It was basically volunteers though.
It
was volunteers. Like they were volunteering.
But they were already in the army.
Yeah, but like again, low-key linking to what's going on now. Like the NHS, we had doctors who hadn't worked for years, but they volunteered.
Yeah.
It's like just the same way how humans react in a crisis.
It's true. And then so it ended up they couldn't get on to in this scene. It ended up that they couldn't get onto the plane because the child was sick.
Yeah.
And then the father went to go get the medicine because he thought, if I get the because they left the medicine. Without the medicine, the child was going to get really ill.
Yeah.
So he went back to go get the medicine, and he didn't know that his wife and kid wasn't allowed on the plane. So they just go walkabouts, looking for a ride to where her dad lived, and then they get pulled up by this man and wife, and they get in the plane, and then the guy notices, not the plane, the car. They get in the guy's car, and the guy notices that the kid's got the wristband on to say that he's picked for shelter.
Yeah.
So he sees that, and they're all nicey in the car. Spoilers alert anime.
Yeah.
Massive spoilers alert.
Yeah, these are spoilers. They're all and then the guy literally ends up taking the kid.
Yeah, he kicks the mum out the car.
because he wants the. When I watched that, I thought the guy was a nonce and he wanted the kid.
Oh really?
But then I thought like, oh no, it's because he wants the bands in it, and like the kid isn't really.
Yeah.
Like it'll be more believable to have a kid with you.
Yeah. I knew what the guy wanted to do straight away, because he looked a bit like weird, and he looked like he was up to something. Because at the end of the day, like you want to get his shelter. Like, I'm not picking up a stranger on the street.
Yeah, exactly.
My main concern, if I haven't got a kid, is my wife.
Yeah.
And making sure she's safe. I ain't gonna pick a stranger up.
Yeah. Then do you remember when the lady in the army, when she was after she said, "Oh, my son's diabetic,"
Yeah.
and they didn't let her on.
Yeah.
Remember when the lady was like, "Nah, sorry, you can't go on," and the mum of the kid, who was Gerard's wife,
Yeah.
she was like, "Oh, please just let us on, please. Like, do you not understand?" And she said, "We're just volunteers, ma'am. Or even my family hasn't gone on."
Yeah.
And I can just imagine how that relates to low key, like the NHS.
Yeah.
Like, it's like they're getting stabbed in the back. They've volunteered.
Yeah.
And they're all working hard in the pandemic, and then I swear they're only getting like a 1% pay rise.
Know,
like it's what I mean. Like, kind of links. It's like the way how the whole world.
Like, just talking about the scene where the kid gets kidnapped. It just because the world's a very selfish place right now. It's very like people just care about themselves.
Yeah.
And it kind of shows, like it's like that we're all like just all for ourselves. Like, it's selfish.
It's part of human nature, though, isn't it? In a way, like survival.
Yeah.
Like, especially in that moment when it came to survival, like survival, you're just gonna.
It's true.
You have to mainly care about you and your family.
Yeah,
like you and your kids. It's like it's just the way survival goes. Like, it's the way nature goes.
Yeah.
So like,
true.
even though it looks a bit like a dickhead, but I don't know, man.
I
definitely wouldn't have done that, though. I definitely wouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
like,
no,
fucking take someone's kid.
Yeah, neither would I.
But then again, like, was he like he was low-key giving the kid more of a chance of surviving?
No, because at the end of the day,
I know it's a bit deep, but
the kid couldn't have been allowed onto the plane, isn't it? Either way.
Yeah, but like when they tried to go back on, like maybe they would have forgot. I mean, it looked like chaos.
Yeah, no, it
so
did.
They probably would have they probably wouldn't have even realised.
Maybe
if he said like, "Oh, they're not my parent," like he might. Obviously, spoilers. They make it in the end.
Yeah.
But I'm saying at that moment, it did not look like they were gonna fully make it.
Yeah, no, of course. I thought the kid was a goner. Like, I thought the kids they've took the kids. But then I remember the scene where it does remind you a lot of Corona and what's going on in the world.
Yeah, it's just like.
So I remember the scene where they all find each other, and it's like a glimmer of hope that they're all together.
Yeah.
And then I remember when they went to the granddad's house. Remember?
Yeah.
When that's where they went, just to all get together again and all be safe.
Yeah.
And that was a sad scene because.
I know, he's really like, I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah, because they're like, come with me, and he just wants to, because that's where his wife lived all her life and died there, and he just wanted to be with her at the end of the day. So, and it just reminded me of all the people that have lost like loved ones in this difficult time.
Yeah.
And they didn't get a full like that, sending off and that, and that's another thing, how Greenland compares to the current world situation.
Yeah, I know. It's just. Yeah, it's just weird as well how it must have been filmed like a few years ago, like a year ago, and it came out on the same time a crisis happened. Like, it's just weird. Billy, have you heard about the news lately? It's to do with Meghan and Harry. Like, they've been in the media a lot.
Have I heard?
Of course you have, bruv. Everyone's heard about it. It's literally been in the media like 24/7 about this Oprah Winfrey interview. But obviously it's not out yet. Well, at the time of us recording,
yeah.
It's not out yet, but
it's coming out at 9 tonight.
Yeah, it came out in America already, and we pretty much know like the basics of it, like the main parts, because it's been all over the news.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what do you think about it first, and then I'll say my how I feel about it.
I think the royal family is just fucked. I think the royal family are deep, to be honest. Like, whoever, first of all, with the racist claims, saying, I wonder how dark the baby will come out.
Yeah.
That's just fucked in itself. I feel like I think Harry said it wasn't. I think he said he said Prince Charles
Philip
didn't say it.
Yeah.
Wait, is it Philip or Charles?
Well,
Prince Charles.
He said the Queen didn't say it.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. It might have been Prince Charles or Prince Philip.
Wait, Prince Philip's married to the Queen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, wait, that's what you meant.
Prince
to say.
Charles is the Queen's daughter. It's the Queen's daughter. It's the Queen's son.
Yeah. No. Yeah. He said Prince Philip didn't say it. So that's what's making me think it could be Prince Charles or it could be someone like Camilla.
But do you feel like...
I don't know if you've seen The Crown, but like in like Camilla just seems like a bitch in The Crown.
Yeah, no, I know. But do you feel like Prince Harry had to say, and if it was the Queen or Prince Philip, do you feel like the Queen? Do you feel like Prince Harry had to say that just so like the backlash of it?
No, I don't think because they used. What was the whole point of this interview? They're using it to get it out there.
You know, I
they're
know
not
that.
Really, they're not really trying to. They're not trying to protect people. They're trying to say the truth. He's not gonna. What do you mean? He's not gonna use it just to lie.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, if it was the Queen or Prince Philip, like, he's gonna know, like, because most of England are fucking dickheads. He's gonna know that the English media, and the majority of England are gonna get onto him for calling the Queen a racist or suggesting that she said that.
Yeah, but I think the fact that he literally said trust me, it's not the Queen. I think it can't be. You can't say that.
Yeah.
Because they when Oprah said who was it, and Meghan said I can't say, I don't want to say, which is understandable. Like this Piers Morgan dickhead getting angry.
I know.
At Meghan saying like, say it then. Who said it? Who said it? Say it. You made the claim. Who said it then? But like, I feel like it's a bit scary for a woman to just say it. Like
of
they
course.
could get. I saw some tweet on Twitter, which is like obviously a bit of a joke, but it could be kind of true.
Yeah.
They could get a hitman on her.
They could.
Like it could be a joke, but like that could be serious. Like think about how the Queen could do anything she wants.
Of course.
If she wants to behead you, Billy, she will behead you. Like she can do anything, bro.
Everything the Queen cares about me, bro.
Yeah, but like you as an example, like, she can behead anyone, bro.
She can.
She can do anything. She doesn't need to apply to rules.
Yeah.
So like they can easily do that if they were that fucked.
Yeah.
They could easily do it. So like it's understandable that for Meghan not to like
say.
Yeah, like be scared enough to actually say it.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it's just.
I mean, like for me, like I hate the royal family. I just feel they're like apart from Harry and Meghan, well,
they're not even in it anymore.
Yeah, but when they was like for me they were the best. And William, I like him as well.
Yeah, I think William's a calm guy.
The rest of them are just fucking dickheads.
It's just me. I never really knew how much of dickheads they were until I watched The Crown with my parents.
Yeah.
When I watched The Crown with my parents, and like fully the whole Diana situation, I was thinking like, what the fuck? And like some people say it's over dramatized.
Yeah.
But there's literally been like butlers and staff on like Good Morning Britain.
They've confirmed it.
Yeah, they said I literally remember this. This is actually accurate. Like these parts are accurate.
It's just like everyone says they do stuff for do loads of stuff for England and whatever, but I think that's a load of bullshit.
Really, they take our taxes.
It's not our fault. People want to come over to England and visit like the Tower of London and just see Buckingham Palace. Yeah,
and do I really give a shit about tourists? Like, it's not gonna benefit me.
And they bring in money and all that, but at the same time, what are they doing for homeless people? What are they doing for the Grenfell victims and everything? Then what have they done in this corona situation? Like what the Queen's just said, "Oh, we'll meet again."
Yeah, the Queen's
That's it.
Yeah, she just said, "Oh, get the vaccine."
I get she's 90. I get she's old, but at the same time, if she's still the Queen, she's still got to take responsibility. She's still got to get hated.
Exactly.
And
all I know
people
is
just say, "Oh, respect the Queen." Why should I?
Nah, man.
Like it does my head in.
All I know is if I had as much power as the Queen and I was as rich as the people in the royal family, 100% I'll be donating to all these charities, the homeless. I wouldn't just be sitting there like, oh yeah, we'll get through this, guys.
They haven't offered anything. Like they haven't offered anything to homeless people, or even like they haven't. As you said, the Queen's got as much power as she wants. Like she can overrule the Prime Minister. Why hasn't she like suggested to give the NHS more of a pay rise?
Oh, word. She hasn't said any
She hasn't said anything about it. She's just hiding away in her little...
And her husband is literally in hospital right now.
Exactly.
They're trying to keep... How old is this guy?
98 or something like that.
They're trying to keep him alive. But when it's people like the same age as him, some NHS workers will literally say, oh, I'm really sorry, like, he's old now. We're going to have to deal with someone younger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's old now. But when it comes to him...
Yeah.
Because I know people will say, like, oh, yeah, but he's the royal family. But, yeah, so?
Exactly.
He's a royal family, okay. But hasn't he lived his life as much as someone else has lived their life?
Yeah.
And they're gonna put treatment on him.
I know.
Like, treat him and try and get him better. And then, but when it comes to someone else...
Yeah.
Because, like, someone I've known who is, like, in their 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Like, 90. And they've said, oh, sorry, he's got COVID-19 now. Like, there's nothing we can do. He's got a heart condition or anything. He's got this. There's nothing we can do. We can't do anything about it. So I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do. But when it comes to this guy, what's his name again? Prince Phillip.
Yeah, Prince Phillip.
I get confused between Charles or Philip. Prince Phillip. Like, he's part of the royal family, so they're fully putting like all their effort on him. I'm like, fam. I know. It's like, I'm not saying like, oh yeah, fuck him. Like, I don't care if he's ill.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, I know it's sad, but he's just as old as the other people you've turned down as well.
I know.
And the NHS are trying to keep your husband alive. So why is the Queen not doing anything?
Yeah.
Like, they're not. What is it? Talking about the NHS getting a pay rise. Like, they're not talking about that.
I know, and like, I do hear what you're saying about them not helping anyone. Especially like other older people that's the same age as them, and as you said, they just say, oh, sorry, there's nothing we can do for them. But at the same time, even the older people, like there's kids that are dying from illnesses that are deadly, and I guarantee they're putting more effort to keep this old guy alive than they are to try and survive a 5-year-old. I'm not saying that's the NHS fault. I'm just saying that's how corrupt our country is. But
it's not the NHS. It's just the fact that, like, the NHS are probably it's not really the doctors like choosing.
Yeah,
they kind of feel more pressured because he's an important guy.
Yeah,
like he's like part of the royal family. So they're gonna feel more pressure to go to that guy more and treat him more. But with the Meghan and Harry thing, what else is there? She said she was having suicidal thoughts.
Yeah.
This is what I want to speak about, man. She was having suicidal thoughts. There have been staff on Good Morning Britain that have said they saw her being upset.
Yeah.
But they couldn't do anything because it wasn't their job to get involved and do anything about it. Apparently, members of the royal family would say to her like she would literally say my mental health is not good right now.
Yeah.
And they would literally say to her, that's how it goes around here. You just got to deal with it. Royal family.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if they're royal.
Yeah.
Family. Family is meant to be there for you at your lowest point, at your darkest moments. She was in her lowest point. She was literally thinking of self-harming herself.
Yeah.
She told Harry. Of course, Harry's gonna like support her.
Yeah.
But everyone else, they didn't support her.
I know. I feel like it's just. With the whole like Meghan situation, like if it was Kate that said, "Oh, I'm having like bad thoughts and this," like
they all feel sorry for her.
But I don't know why they hate Meghan so. I don't know if it's because she's like I don't know, black. It could be that. I don't know.
Isn't she mixed race too?
Yeah. So I don't know if it's. I feel like that's. I don't know, man. It might have something. Well, actually, it proves our point that one of the royal people had concerns about how dark the baby was going to be.
Yeah,
so that just proves our point.
That just proves it. It's to do with racism.
Have a thing against Meghan because she's mixed race, which is disgusting. Like, everyone's normal. And why does everyone love Kate so much?
That's because I don't know, man. Like even my mum, like even my mum would support. Like she supports Kate. Like she fully said, like, oh, no one could diss my girl Kate. Like, I love Kate. And I'm thinking like, oh, fuck Kate. Yeah. Nah, fuck all of them.
It's like, as you said, my family are massive massive royal family lovers. And I'm
I mean, my dad doesn't give a fuck. I don't think your dad gives a fuck.
My dad doesn't really care. But
my mum,
my nan
and
and granddad love the royal family, and so does my
same.
mum. I'm just like, what have they done? Why do you love them so much? They haven't helped you. So why do you love them? Yeah. Meghan would get brutalised by them. She already gets brutalised. She already gets brutalised by the media, and she's done nothing wrong. But don't we forget that one of the members, actually, the Sun's queen is a nonce.
Yeah.
And she gets, oh no, we all love the queen. We all love the queen for supporting a nonce or protecting a nonce.
And the media has been turning so much on Meghan and Harry. It's almost like they're trying to make us forget about Prince Andrew.
He should be in front of the news until the FBI get him in for questioning.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man's a nonce. Think about how fucked the media is. Man's a nonce. Mm-hmm. Meghan and Harry left the royals. They're getting more publicity than fucking man being a nonce.
I know.
What is this?
Why is the Queen not being okay to the FBI? Come to Buckingham Palace or wherever she lives.
Yeah.
And that's where Prince Andrew will be. Come question him.
Exactly. Do you blame Meghan and Harry
if he's got nothing to hide, why has he gone?
Wait, who?
Prince Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
If he's got nothing to hide, then why has he not gone to the FBI and said, all right, cool, I'm here, question me. I'll tell you what I have to... I'll tell you what I've got to tell.
What is even going on? Like, is that guy in court? Or, like, what's going on? Like, because the media haven't covered it at all.
Nothing.
What the like? I just saw one news article saying like he's been accused for being a paedophile, and then that's it.
I can accuse you of being a murderer, and then not say anything else until I don't know.
And then you got fucking like, why? Are you really gonna blame Meghan and Harry for wanting to start a new life when you've got fucking Prince Andrew?
It's like I saw something on Twitter earlier today, and it said 9 things to do if you're a royal child, and then it's like number 1, stay away from Uncle Andrew. So like they want to move because you're protecting a nonce, and they don't want their kid to get touched by Uncle Andrew.
Fuck Noncy Andrew.
Yeah, they don't want their kid to get touched by Uncle Andrew. So that's why they're moving.
Exactly.
And what?
Do you know what I mean? Like you've got a wife. She gives birth to your child, and you're seeing fucking Prince Andrew. Like, I'm gonna be uncomfortable.
Of course.
What the fuck is this? We're leaving here, darling.
Of course.
Especially like my wife's having suicidal thoughts. They're bullying my wife. They're being racist to my kid. No, fuck that.
I know.
Fuck all that, man. I'll leave. I'll rate what they've done, man.
Same.
I fully rate what they've done. Like all these people, like fucking Piers Morgan. Yeah. Say what you were gonna say.
It's not even like they act like Harry just started beefing the English media before they act like Meghan made Harry turn against the English media. No, Harry hated the English media before fucking Meghan because of all what they done to their mother.
Exactly.
To his mother, his mother, Princess Diana. Again, what Charles cheats on her with fucking Camilla, that bitch.
Yeah.
And what bitch. Diana's the bad person.
Exactly, man.
They all treat Diana until she got killed.
Like, this is what I mean. Like, when people are saying Meghan's lying about all this, it's really not hard to believe when you see what happened to Diana.
Exactly.
It's really not hard to believe.
And I wonder what happened to Diana.
Exactly.
People were saying all rumours about... I don't believe it.
Like when in the Crown, when they were literally like commenting on her, like saying things about her,
and even when
Charles said, Butler's staff was saying this is accurate.
And even when Charles said, "Oh, if that's what you call love, like why the fuck would you say that if you're marrying the love of your life? That's like me marrying the love of my life, and then going and then if I'm famous, the media coming up, Are you in love? Well, of course I'm in love with her. I'm marrying her, but is she the love of your life? And you're like, if that's what you call love, like you're telling me that's not suspicious. Yeah. And yet people still love the royal family. We don't know. We'll never know what happened to her. Yeah, supposedly she got killed in a car crash, but we don't know the true facts of that. Yeah. And you know what pisses me off the most about Piers Morgan? It's like, all of a sudden he's a big mental health supporter. Yeah. He's telling people to go get help. What? Meghan says, I thought about killing myself. And he's calling that a lie. Says, I don't believe that.
Exactly.
Fucking, why haven't... I guarantee you this. Piers Morgan wasn't who he was. If he would have sacked him by now.
Oh, yeah. No, of course. Like, he's literally the one who's running the views for them.
He's a prick. My guy fully said, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Well, cool. You say that, I'm not going to fucking believe you next time. When you get slaughtered by Twitter, when you get slaughtered by the fucking media, and you say, oh, well, I'm having bad thoughts, leave me alone. I'm not going to fucking believe you, you prick.
Yeah. Fuck Piers Morgan. No, because the thing is, I used to rate Piers Morgan. I used to think, like, he spoke facts.
Yeah.
But ever since this thing, I was thinking, like, mate, you're being a bit, like, immature here. You're literally being a bit, like, misunderstanding it.
But no, I just hate Piers Morgan. He's fully said, I don't believe that. It's like...
Didn't even, like...
She's
didn't even, like, consider it. Like, she said, I'm having suicidal thoughts. The fact that he didn't consider it, he just went straight to... No, I don't believe that.
Yeah, the fact that he went, oh, she said this, she might be true. So this should have been his normal reaction. Like, oh, shit. I hope she's feeling alright. Like,
or at least say your opinion.
Acknowledge what she said. Be like, oh, I hope you're feeling okay. I hope you get help. Yeah. But my guy fucking said, I don't believe that.
Exactly.
Nothing like, oh, I hope you get help or this or that. He fully said, I don't believe what she's saying. All right, cool. Yeah. As I just said, next time you're crying like the little bitch you really are.
No, yeah, I can't lie as well though. Like,
I'm not gonna believe anything you say.
Yeah, I can't lie though.
Dickheads.
At the beginning of all of this shit, like when they first left and they went to America and the media involved, I can't lie. Before this, I was fully thinking like, Meghan and Harry, like you can leave, like do your thing, leave.
Yeah.
But why are you getting so? Why are you still getting involved with the media? Why can't you just like live your own lives and leave? Like you're clearly wanting this for publicity. But since the interview, I thought like it's mainly because the media are literally constantly asking them.
Yeah.
And like they're using their what's it called, like their
voice.
Yeah, they're using their voice to say what fucking happened.
Yeah.
Like, and that's when I understood. Because at first I was fully thinking like, you can leave, but why are you fully going to the media all the time? Like, just live your life. But now I understand it's because they wanted to say what they wanted to say, because the media kept like pressuring it and asking it.
And you know, like when people say, oh no, they don't want to be part of the royal family, but they still want the whole glamour and glitz of that life. Aren't people forgetting that Harry was a royal? Like, he lived a royal life for the whole of his life, basically, and he went to Afghanistan. But nah, let's forget all that just because he's marrying a nice woman and wants to live a nice, peaceful life with their kids. Nah, he's just a dickhead because he's marrying this nice woman and she's saying things that should be said.
Yeah,
accusing the royal. She is accusing the royal family, but I believe in everything she says.
Yeah, I rate what Harry's done. He's done. His wife was fucking miserable there because of the dickheads that were bullying her, being racist. He's fully supported her. He's not gone, oh no, I'm a royal, I'm going to stay with these. He's gone for his wife. He's bagged the sweet one. Yeah. He's gone to the USA. He's living his life. Yeah. And it's calm. Yeah. He's chilling.
He is. He is.
Fucking leave him alone, you dickhead media.
Let them live their life, man. What's all this about? Where's Prince Andrew's probably living in some fucking nice house with a swimming pool. I'm fucking eating. Why am I going to food? Eating nice food.
He's hungry, bro.
Yeah. Eating nice food.
Fucking would the same shit happen if this was Kate? Would the same shit happen?
No.
I don't know. Don't want to. I've got nothing to say about that, but like, just think about it. Would the same thing happen if it was Kate?
Definitely not.
I don't know. Bro.
Just Piers Morgan, though. My fist will be in your face if you don't shut up.
I'll bang in your face, it won't even be funny. I'm joking. But basically, I just want to get on to like, I don't know if you've seen it, but I was watching this show like one time. I was just fried, and I was just scrolling through Netflix, and I watched a show called Humans.
No, I have heard about that. I have heard about it. On Channel 4, I swear.
Yeah, I mean, I seen the first season. Second season, I was like, first season was good. Second season, I was watching. It's got 3 seasons. Yeah. Second season, I was watching. I was like, oh, it's not that great anymore. Yeah. So I kind of stopped watching it.
Okay, yeah.
But like the main reason why I want to talk about it is because it's basically about in the future what the world would be like if like robots were served as companions.
Okay, yeah.
And I saw in like some video that it was about like what the world would look like by 2050, and they said by 2050 there will be so much like artificial intelligence.
Really?
Like there will be like they would have like robot dogs served as companions.
Yeah.
And like all these robots would be, apparently they'll be replacing jobs. Like there's people who are working in factories, they'll be replaced by robots. Even fucking teachers, they'll be replaced by robots teaching you, or cooks replaced by robots.
Yeah.
All these things just replaced by robots. And I was just thinking, like, imagine, it's low-key scary. I don't know, because you've heard of Elon Musk, right?
Of course, yeah.
And he's like, he knows about all this shit.
Yeah.
And he was on a podcast with Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan was trying to get things out of it.
Oh, really?
So Joe Rogan was basically trying to like say to him, like, what is the future going to look like? Like, what is it going to be like with all these robots?
Yeah.
And he wasn't really saying much because he was keeping it a secret.
Okay, yeah.
But it's just mad. Like artificial intelligence will be everywhere. Like you won't have to have cashiers anymore. You know when you go into a shop, and there's cashiers, they will be replaced by like robots. Like with that, have you heard of the Amazon store? That's gonna
I've heard of that. Yeah,
like, I think that's already going on in I don't know if
America.
In America.
Yeah,
but it's gonna happen to the UK as well
soon.
That's already happening. People are predicting that like by 2050, there's gonna be like every store is just gonna be like just robots. Like you won't have to like use cashiers.
Say you go into like, I don't know, Tesco's.
Yeah.
And there's there'll just be a robot there instead of a human.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be like, I mean, not exactly like maybe not like a human looking like a robot.
Yeah.
But it will be like,
there'll just be like a little metal thing or something like that.
Yeah, or like a screen. Like you pay out, you got a screen on your trolley, because that's in the Amazon thing.
Okay.
And you pay for it through your card, and then you just walk out.
So basically, you're going around like putting things into your trolley, and then as soon as you put the things into your trolley, that pops up on the screen on the trolley, and then at the end of when you're all done with your shopping, you just pay.
Yeah, and by 2050, people are predicting
Isn't that kind of happening now though? Like, say you go into Tesco's and you have the self-shopping thing, where you have like this thing where you get your item and you scan it on like a price thing.
Yeah, that's kind of happening now. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you've hit the nail on the head. That's apparently like by 2050, that's going to be like every store.
Really?
Like, all of like those jobs are going to be replaced, which is kind of like
what I don't really
agree with, because it's like people's jobs, like apparently people in factories, people as teachers, as cooks.
Why are they doing that?
Yeah, exactly. Like they're going to be replaced from robots.
What do they benefit out of that though?
That's what I'm saying.
Like it's like you're taking away like people's like manhoods, like their jobs and whatever to provide for their family. I think if you ask most people, do you want robots to happen? The majority of them are going to say no, because they know it's going to like, if you can make the robot like that, like knowledgeable about things, then it's going to take people's jobs and everything like that. So I feel, I don't know, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I don't agree. Like, it's just, wait till you hear this, bro. They're predicting that by 2050, we're going to literally be seeing robots doing sports, like, instead of humans, which is terrible.
That's dead.
Like, that is just dead. Like, I'm thinking, like, I'd rather, what is the point of it?
I wouldn't watch
in
it.
sport, in sport, you're meant to, like, it's the whole point of a human trying to work hard.
Because at the end of the day, like, if you're saying robots are going to, like, play sports, then people must already know the result, what the result's going to be, because they have to tell the robot what to do.
Yeah.
So that's shit, man.
And you know what I was thinking as well? When I was watching this Humans, because basically the whole show is about like the robots, but some have like a conscious, like us, they know what's going on.
Yeah, I have heard about like that.
Imagine when people can invent robots that have a conscious, and like, imagine how much that would change the world. Like, there's literally robots looking like us. They've got a conscious, like they've got feelings. Imagine how that would change. There would literally be like robot rights and all that shit.
Potentially, I don't know. No, what I was about to say was dumb, because I was going to say that could end the world. But how are you going to have kids to make the robots? not make the robots, but you know what I mean. How are you going to have kids to go on to, like, keep making the robots?
I mean, bruv, it's not that dumb, because they're also thinking that some people are going to... Because this is what happens in the show. Some people are going to literally be attracted. Like, they're going to fall in love with a robot.
They already are, though. Let's be fair. Like, people... Like, you know, sex dolls.
Yeah.
People buy sex dolls.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine there's a robot that, like, acts like us. It's fully, like, really intelligent.
Yeah. It's
programmed to, like, feel things. You're gonna... And, like, there's gonna be, like, people who fall in love with robots. And literally, like, start... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it would change the whole world. Like, there'll be things like... there'll be, human rights. There'll be things like, oh, no, robots have rights.
Like, imagine, like... You're married to, like, a wife, and then, like, the wife's like, oh yeah, I have to tell you something. I've been having an affair. You're like, with who? And then she just pulls out a fucking robot.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, that was what I was gonna ask you, bro. Because obviously spoilers in the human show, you're not gonna watch it, are you? So I can tell you.
Yeah.
I can't. In the show, like the robot companion they have, like, she's looking pain, and the guy...
The robot's pain. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, but she's an actor. She's an actor in real life. She's an actress.
Yeah.
She's an actress in real life. The actress is pain.
Okay.
So, like,
I swear, is she, like, Asian? Does she look Asian?
Yeah.
You know that was Jack Whitehall's girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they broke up.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
But anyway,
but yeah,
off topic.
The guy literally, like, the man who's with the wife, he cheats on the wife and, like, fucks the robot. Because, like, there's, like, this thing there's, like, this
sounds some fucked up show.
I know. It's like this button you can press where, like, you can make it do adult things. And, like, he fucks the robot. Does that count as cheating? Because, like, look, like, in the end, it's a machine. So does it kind of count as cheating, or does it just count as him maybe like fucking a sofa? Does it count as cheating? Because, like, maybe because if it's a robot and it's not conscious and it doesn't feel things, and it's been programmed to, like, do your laundry, do your cooking, and, like, it can also be programmed to have sex with it. Does it count as cheating? Because it's not a human. It doesn't have feelings. It can't fall in love with you. It can't like sex. It's just there. Like, and it's.
But you're kind of, like, saying, like,
oh shit.
If, like, I don't know, because I know, like, some people say, like, if they're in a partnership and, like when they wank to porn, like the girls or whoever are saying, oh, why is he doing this? Like, I don't know, because as you said, it's like a machine, but, like, it's like saying, like, it's like you're not, you must be doing this because you don't have feelings anymore towards your husband or boyfriend. I think
it's just,
I wouldn't say it's cheating, but if whenever I have a girl and if
like,
that
if
did
you
happen,
think about it, it's low-key like you, I don't know, fucking a bed, like humping a bed. Like, as weird as that sounds,
I know,
because it's like it doesn't have feelings. But the fact that it looks like a girl,
but at the same time,
and it's designed to look like a girl.
That's basically like fucking a prostitute. Then you'd consider that cheating, because the prostitute doesn't have feelings towards you. You don't have feelings towards her.
True.
But at the same time,
I mean, I just think the fact that even though it doesn't have feelings, it doesn't have emotions, and it's just a robot. It's just programmed to do shit. If it's programmed to have sex with you, then that's what it's programmed to you. It doesn't feel shit because it looks like an actual girl. Like, say, like, literally because in the show they look like real people, so, like, it is low-key like cheating. Then it's like you're looking. If the person looks like a real person, you're attracted to that person, even though it's a robot. But, like, they've designed the robot to look paying. It is still like cheating. Then. But there's another thing that they predict will happen in 2050.
Yeah, what's that?
They think, like, Uber and buses and, like, delivery drivers, like, the cars will all be driving themselves. Or, like, when it's, like, Amazon parcels, like, the drones will be delivering parcels. So all them jobs will be wiped out. It will just be, like, self-driving cars. They literally think by 2050 self-driving cars will be, like, a normal thing. Like, me and you will be sitting in a car. We won't have to drive it. It'll be driving itself. And it will be electric as well. Like, literally.
No. But, like, say with the drones and robots and whatever, something could go wrong with the robots and whatever. Like you could put in the correct address to go to deliver the parcel, but it could have like a malfunction or whatever.
Well, I mean, it will obviously be approved by the government first. It'll have to be approved by them.
So you're saying that all these 2050 and all that, I feel like, they've set a date and whatever, but I feel like 2050 is only 29 years away.
Yeah.
It's like, that sounds a very long time.
But that's, the fact that it's like
that's only
almost 30 years away, I kind of believe, I can actually see this happening. I can't. If we look back to this podcast,
I remember when like my dad was growing up, like in the 1990s and 1980s, and he heard like 2020, like which was 40 years ago to him. That like felt like a long time ago. Yeah. So I do, and then he said like most of the things like with the iPhones, with like Xbox, like he like thinking you could play Xbox with someone that's living in fucking Australia.
Yeah.
Like that sounded like impossible. So I do hear like what you're saying about all these things about like self-driving cars and like even flying cars as well. Like you never know, especially with this Elon Musk guy. He's genius.
Well, talking about Elon Musk, this is kind of a good thing about like the future. Like obviously the robots are kind of like, oh, it's a bit like fun. Like because imagine with the robots.
Yeah.
Imagine with like if they have a conscience and they start being violent towards you. Yeah. And there's a whole fucking war. Like that shit is bad.
Yeah, no, because I remember like going to like, you remember watching Planet of the Apes? Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, of course I have.
Yeah. It's like the apes all start off nice and like kind of, because they like do tests on these apes in a like science lab, and one of the apes breaks out and they all become like really like violent and all that because they're thinking.
I think his name's called Cobra.
Yeah, they're thinking, oh, why are they doing it? We need to fight back. So like. And humans are just using these apes, so they're thinking, oh no, you know what, fuck these, we need to fight for what we believe in.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, if robots and that do have feelings, then you never know, like, they could start fighting back, but...
Exactly. The one thing that is good about it, you were talking about Elon Musk. Elon Musk, he's invented these brain chips, and they're called Neuralink, and by 2050 they're predicting this Neuralink, they will treat disorders like Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's and blindness. Like there will literally be a chip in your brain and it will be used to like control like the Alzheimer's and dementia.
What? Yeah, that is good.
Like it's a good thing. Like that's like a positive out of it. Also by 2050 prosthetic eyes and ears will become a thing for people who are blind and deaf. So like literally like scientists will be able to create eyes, like literally eyes from the lab that can see for like blind people.
That's crazy.
Which is like, that's another good thing. Majority of cars will be electric. Gas stations will literally be gone. Like they will like
really.
Down my road, the Tesco gas station, that will be gone. It will be replaced with like charging points. So like every car we drive will pretty much, majority of cars we drive will pretty much be electric.
I swear electric cars are more expensive though.
Yeah, but I feel like by then, because it will be a majority of cars, it will be like a decent price.
Yeah, true.
Like, because there'll be like more and more.
Yeah.
And there will also be, like I said, self-driving cars. Like, me and you will be...
That'll be like the Tesla.
Yeah, me and you... Yeah, no, exactly. Teslas, they're already self-driving. That's Elon Musk as well.
No, they're not self-driving for far distances, though. It's not like...
Yeah, but it's already like, kind of working. So imagine by 2050 what it will be like.
Shit, that is a very good point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And... another thing with Elon Musk is Hyperloop will go ahead for long transportation. So
what's a Hyperloop?
These are basically high speed trains that will travel up to 700 miles per hour, and it's for traveling to places like from, for example, LA to San Francisco. So it's basically like,
do that in like English version. Would it be like London to Liverpool?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. It's basically like, instead of driving on the road, you go in this train that's underground, and it just speeds there. It will get there in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, but imagine how much the tickets would be. I
don't know. I think cause it will be normal. It'll be like trains now. I feel like you're thinking about the prices, but like it won't be rare then. By 2050, it'll be a regular thing.
Yeah, that is true.
It won't be as expensive.
Because I swear, like they're talking about like really fast planes that get you like to England to Australia. In,
Yeah.
A few hours, not a few hours, but like 6-7 hours.
Yeah, I mean there will be by 2050. They're also saying there will be electric planes in the sky.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's good then. It's like getting rid of pollution and everything
it's
like
good.
that.
These are the things good for the environment. But they're also saying that fake meat will be more common. Like
fake meat?
They will make like more fake like meat than like instead of actually slaughtering animals. Like that would be more of a thing. Like in McDonald's, we won't really be able to get like
a Big Mac or whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
it'll be like a Big Mac, but it'll be like with
like
vegetarian meat.
I know. Looking to eat vegetarian meat.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be a vegetarian, I'd be a vegetarian.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a big guy. I like my meat, man.
Yeah.
Well, I like. That sounds a bit thing, but
yeah,
depends how you think. But no, I do think a lot of the things you said are good. Like I do feel like he's helping the world and advancing the world with like everything with climate change and that. But at the same time, like people are forgetting like a lot of things. If you're just saying self-driving cars and stuff like that, things can go wrong. At least if you're driving a car, things can still go wrong, but you're in control of that. If it's a self-driving car, it's like something bad happens. Like imagine it's a self-driving car and it's got no steering wheel or no option to drive. Because with Tesla, you have an option to drive as well. So if anything does go bad, like you can just be shit.
Or it's like imagine like me and you gone from a drunk night out in 2050. We've jumped in an Uber.
Yeah.
There's no driver. It's just like you put your location in.
Yeah.
In the car and it takes you there. Like that's fucking weird. Yeah. That's actually mad.
That is mad. The way you said that's mad. Like imagine like we're just fucking in London. And
that's literally how people are predicting it. Like what it's gonna be like.
That's mad. Like imagine like it's 2 a.m. in the morning. Like,
exactly.
Bro, I fucking want to go home. I'm tired.
It'll be kind of a bit good, like because we can just listen to music. We won't have to worry about.
And you can drink as well.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like if I'm in the car, bro.
That's what I'm
saying.
I
beg we go Liverpool or somewhere like that, and you're like, I beg you drive.
Yeah, like we don't have to drive. Like, I'll be like, mate, I'm going in my car that will drive myself.
Yeah.
Like it will literally be known as like a common thing. That's what they're saying by 2050.
Oh really? By 20. But I don't know like for you. But does 2050 sound that far away?
No, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't.
It's like. I feel like it's the more we've got older, we've realised how short life is. Because I remember when I was like, I don't know, 12.
Yeah.
20 seemed a lifetime. Like 20 seemed like fucking 1,000 years away. But like I'm gonna be 20 this year.
Yeah.
That's how quickly that. And the more I've got older, like it's like 2050. We're gonna be like, I'm gonna be 49. You'll be 48.
Yeah. But like also the last thing I'm gonna say is. This is a good thing. Scientists will be able to...
What about diseases? That's what I want to ask you.
Wait, what?
What about diseases? Like they're all talking about cars. I don't give a fuck about flying cars, like electric. If I was like, I'd be more focused on curing. Like I don't like saying the word, but the thing that begins with the C.
That's what I was going to say right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Scientists will be able to replace DNA that's causing illnesses like cancer and all that, and remove them with different ones. So that there'll be basically DNA inside you that's causing cancer and all that. It's called gene editing.
Yeah.
They're predicting that by 2050 scientists will be able to do gene editing, which is basically like inside you the thing that's causing you cancer or like all these other illnesses.
Yeah.
They will be able to like replace it with a better gene.
Shit.
And like that's like the best thing.
That's the best thing.
Literally, it's like this thing where like what Elon Musk said when like with the Neuralink, he's gonna put like it puts a chip in your brain. It will help you like remember more with like dementia and Alzheimer's. With cancer, like the genes that are causing cancer, they'll be able to literally physically replace it and put a better gene in to stop cancer. Like that. That's what I'm saying. That's like the like obviously with the robots replacing all the jobs.
I just wish like I feel like they're going to focus more on like robots and like flying cars and shit about that.
No, but
I just wish that they focus more on like getting rid of these like bad diseases.
It will, bruv. Trust. Because the thing of with flying cars and all that, that's a different company. Like they're gonna be people focusing on all them car shit, but the scientists, they'll be focusing more on like the disease and all that.
Yeah, but bro, the key word there is predict.
Yeah.
That's like predicting. Like it's like me saying, oh, it's like people predicted the world was going to end in 2012.
I mean, that was dumb. Yeah.
It's like I don't think we'll ever get rid of disease that can kill people, but
just be able to edit it though.
Risk it, because I remember with AIDS, like people managed to find a cure that, like, obviously it's still bad if you have it, but back in like when our parents was like living their lives, it was like basically a death sentence. And so was things like with that illness. I hate saying the word, but I say the big C.
Yeah.
That was like a death sentence back in like 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Yeah.
And like now, if that was a death sentence now, like
oh
shit, sorry. If that was a death sentence, like the survival rate has gone up a lot. But like the survival rate of having AIDS, if you live with it, then it's bad. But if you sort it out, it's basically you're fine. And that's kind of like the big C, but it's way worse than AIDS. It's still now. So like imagine that was 50 years ago. It was a death sentence. Now it's still horrible, still very, very bad, but the chance of you surviving is a lot more. That's today.
But doesn't that make you look more...
That's what I'm saying. Like in 50 years, it's kind of suggesting that there'll be a cure for it.
I mean, it'll be mad though to look back at this podcast and think like how many things you got right.
Imagine
of, like saying all this, we'd be like, oh shit.
Imagine like I'm like with my wife, you're with your wife, we both got kids.
Yeah.
I'm like to my kid. Well, my kid will probably be like 18. My kid will probably be an adult by that time, because that's what I am for my. Well, yeah, my mum's 44, so I'll be 48. So hopefully I'll have old kids by then, and I'll be like, I don't give a fuck about what you said in 40 in 2020. But if they do, we can show them this and be like, I told you.
Yeah, exactly.
I told you, dickheads.
I told you, bro.
But yeah, man, I just hope it all goes well. For me, I don't give a fuck about flying cars and all I care about is curing illnesses.
Same.
And I just pray that goes ahead.
I mean, it would be, to be fair, it would be like with the tunnel shit, like all the going in a train underground, and it takes you to like another place in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that would be mad. That would be mad. But
like imagine me and you, like, I don't know, we want to go somewhere, we go on some like electric plane.
Yeah,
we can get there in like 30 minutes. We can get from like here to Greece in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that would be sick. Yeah. But I don't. If someone said to me, you can go here to Greece in like 30 minutes in 20 years, or you can, or all diseases will be cured, then obviously I'm going to pick all diseases.
No, but I believe with science and all that, I think it will be good by 2050. I think like cancer. I'm hoping cancer and all that, like they'll be able to like fully. They'll be able to treat it and cure it with like the technology they get.
But yeah, because what it's like 60 years ago, like the phone we're recording this one right now, it's like no one thought that was going to be real. Like on this phone I could call my family in Australia, and Australia's the other side of the world, and I could be talking to them like I am now, but only on a phone.
Exactly.
So
imagine the fucking. Imagine we were going through this lockdown shit without any phones. And we couldn't even FaceTime anyone. Do you know how much worse that would be? But yeah, guys, we could be chatting for so long about what could happen in 2050. We obviously have no clue about what's going to happen. But hopefully all this good shit will happen. Do you know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is 21st of June...
We're gonna fucking get lit, do you know what I'm saying? 21st of June, the whole country's gonna get lit. Alright, Boris, make that a bank holiday, yeah? Make that, because it's on a Monday, innit?
Yeah.
So
make Tuesday a bank holiday.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I got work the next day, so I'm going to be fucked.
Yeah,
so,
fine.
And I'm going to be a PE assistant, so I'm going to
Exactly,
be
bro.
screaming kids and all that too. Boris, make that bank holiday.
Exactly, Boris.
Anyway, I've been Bo.
I've been Alex. Thank you lot for listening, guys. Just subscribe, just like the video, like the podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, do all of that.
Stay safe in this fucked up world, you know what I'm gonna say. Spark your zoo.
Drink your pint.
And yeah, just thank you for listening, guys.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you in the next one.